guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, we got errands to run. I am first I gotta tell you this story here. Hold on, I gotta turn this off. Last night I brought my son his inhaler, so I didn't have the grands today, so I slept in around 7:30ish, thereabout, and I got up. I go to make my coffee, and there's an iced coffee in there with a little note. Thank you, Mom, I love you. The little things, just the little things. So I am going to go pick him up a Diet Mountain Dew, and I'm going to go to get Tasha and I coffees. Actually, I'll have to run back into my house because I don't have my cup. And I'm telling you guys, my ice will stay in that cup from, you guys seen it last night when I emptied it. The ice stays there. So I'm going to do that first. Then I am going to run to the Dollar Tree. I'll probably do a shop with me. I'm going to see if they have the panties that Mona and Kim C found. Kim C found also that they had little boy ones. So Trey is just over a year old. So I think I'll pick up some 2Ts if they have the little boxer briefs. I'll get that. This is just for Christmas presents. I told Tasha I was doing it. She actually, because I'm almost done with my shopping. I really just little bits and pieces. She said, Mom, if they have them, pick them up, because she'll put them in, away for their presents. Then she says to me, oh, by the way, their Halloween costumes are coming to your house because they'll want to wear them like right away and such, play with them. So I said, okay. And she goes, and we started some Christmas shopping. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Because, when they see boxes and packages delivered, you know what I mean? They know there's something coming. They want to see it, even when you say it's not for you. Well, you got Amelia who, she's very quick. She's very smart. She might put things together, 5 years old. So being extra careful. I said, all right, honey, just let me know the days that it's going to be delivered so I know to look out for it. So we'll see how that goes. But I did figure, it's been, a couple weeks, I think, since I did a Dollar Tree shop with me. And, and I need to stop at Walmart. Tasha asked me to pick her up pads and such, so I'm going to do that as well. And she said that I have a text that Everly needs apple juice, Everly milk. We call it Everly milk because it's the lactose free, and then regular milk for Trey. So there's some things I do have to get. I don't know if I'm going to record at Walmart or not, but I'll definitely record at the Dollar Tree. I know when I went, that was Aldi's actually that have the tree lights and such. So I don't need these things, but they're pretty. It makes me want them, but no. And I should have brought my 2 bags. I have 2 bags for donation. One is on the dryer, and I could have grabbed it walking out because I went out the back door. Dang it. Oh, but I'm going back, so I could at least grab the one, because I am going back to get my my cup for sure. We still have the construction going. That's why I'm going in the roundabout way. So yeah, I didn't take a bath till later today. They did rename the street. Oh, that's so sweet. Tony Graziano. He used to have a restaurant there, and I'm not 100% sure. I think he was a boxer, but he definitely had a restaurant there for years. And it's after he retired, none of his family wanted to take it over because the restaurant's a lot of hard work. And none of his family wanted to take it over, and then it was like a month after he retired and such, he passed away. Sad. Didn't get to enjoy that retirement, We used to have an in-town bakery and the gentleman was very sick, and none of his family members wanted to take it over, and he wasn't sharing his donut recipe. They were phenomenal. They made the list with the bakeries and such, you know, the top 10. Like, he was number 2 and number 1 a couple times. But that was called Dunn's Bakery, and nobody wanted to take it over, so sad. But now there's like a pop-up person that goes in there and does like pastries and rolls and such like that, and she does it till sell out. So but I don't think it's very often. I haven't been there. Just a lot of things, you know, are changing. Like you know, they want to change the fall ahead, spring behind. They haven't done that yet. They talked about it for a few years now. All the statues they took down part of history. Like, just, I don't know. Is what it is, right? We need a statue of Jerry. And Kim C's going to be posting a shop with me at the dock. Hey, can I please get a large cold brew with the shots of vanilla, Splendid and cream? Okay. And then another large cold brew with the caramel swirl with an extra shot and extra. Okay. And that is it. 981. Thank you. Cool. So I'll get this for her and I. And then I'll get Jared his Diet Mountain Dew. He's come a long way, because first it used to be Code Red, then they stopped selling the Code Red there. Then he was just drinking Mountain Dew. And then he said, you know, I got to be healthy, and he is drinking Diet Mountain Dew, which is still not, you know, great for you, but it's much better than all that sugar. So he's so good with the girls too. I was exchanging photos today with Kimmy, and her grandson is simply adorable. But all right, I'm next. Let me scan my phone. All right, just waiting on the coffee. Thank you. Have a great day. And away we go. You probably wonder, this lady's recording herself or talking to herself, and you know, we pull over and we try it. Probably should have got the singing the soda and circle back, but no matter what, I pass the house, so it doesn't make sense. It's just fantastic. Oh yeah, I've been doing the cold brew at my house with the little cold brew machines. The only thing, it doesn't make that much. They're smaller ones, but it is delicious. Tasha came over, not last night, the night before, and she said, Ma, I didn't make any coffee. Do you have any iced coffee? And I go, yeah. I go, actually, I've been making that cold brew in, you know, the fridge. And she tried it. She's like, wow. See, she's got the right caramel, and she also uses like the caramel syrup that you would put on ice cream or something, Toroni's, something like that. So she uses that, and then her sugar, she could get it perfect. It is that dang vanilla, the sugar-free one. Walmart doesn't carry it anymore. Don't know why. I even sat and read all the little, where they have the slots. So I'm going to order it off Amazon, I think. They have one at Amazon that is a Starbucks now. Starbucks, their coffee is a little strong, but that vanilla flavor is right. But they want $32 for like a bottle. No. Well, and it probably would last a long time though, and get a lot of coffees out of it. Like that bag of cold brew that I purchased is almost gone. But that was $7, I think, or $8. I can't remember how much. But that made probably at least, oh, I forgot, I'm going for the soda. I was going home. That made at least probably 10 or more large cold brews. So that's like, you know what I mean, like $30 worth of coffee, you know, going to Dunkin', or $7. So there's a big savings of $23. So I'll probably pick that up today at Walmart as well, that bag of cold brew, and get that all set up. It's just by the oh, I can't even think of the name of it now again. You know, the big, oh, what the heck is it? I'll think of it. It'll come to me. I've said it before. I can't believe the progress they have over here. Tearing part of the building down and redoing it. So, oh, what was it? Yeah, last night, while I was driving, I didn't even know that James had went live. And I guess he showed his birthday gifts. Well, happy belated birthday, James. I guess his mom got him some, and some friends or something got him gifts. I didn't see the whole live. I really didn't. Because I didn't get home till later, and I didn't start from the beginning. But I don't think he spoke too much of Jerry. And what I was listening to while I was doing the dishes and a couple things, the TV was on in the mudroom, so all I could do was hear. And I didn't hear Jerry in the background. I didn't hear the dog in the background. I did hear him say a couple times that he was going to end his life, but then he started talking again. I didn't see who was in the chat. I mean, I heard him say hi to certain people like Sheila, Brenda. Like, I heard those type of things, but I didn't see like who was in the chat. I think Wiccan was in the chat. But and it didn't sound too really interesting. I think I turned it on when he was talking something about, I think, the Viking or something. He had showed a sign and then he read 10 things, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go here in the kitchen, sweep it up, get ready to mop it up. The hot water wasn't fixed yet. Like, that would have been something. That's an ASAP thing for me. I have to have hot water. I have to soak in the tub. I have to clean. So hopefully that gets repaired very quickly. Very quickly, hopefully. And, alright, so I'm just gonna get this and then drive out there. It's today, Thursday. Oh, and I did hear him say he was doing a live again on Friday. Let's see if he keeps his word. Because we know a lot of times he'll say he's going to do a live and he does not. I mean, his life is so busy that, you know, he doesn't have the time for it. Well, you're applying for a loan. I think you want some type of income coming in. Hold on. All right, that was quick and easy. Wasn't real crowded. Now I'm going to just go bring this back to the house and then head off. I do look forward to going to the Dollar Tree, silly as it sounds. The good thing is, I mean, I found the bronzing drops, and there's definitely a difference between the two. I do like both of them, actually. The one that I was looking for originally, that also Queen got and Pam's Life had gotten, that is a thicker consistency, so it really works well like in creams, you know, and foundations. The other one is a thinner consistency, which it works well in creams and foundation. One is like a matte type of color, and the other is a kind of has a little sheen to it. So that's kind of how I want to put it. But I like them both, and today I was able to use a foundation that I haven't been able to use, so, and the color is matching, so I don't know how well it shows on the video, but in person the color is matching very nicely. So and this one, I think it's called Becca, the Becca foundation. I actually had to add 2 drops of the bronzing thing. So I probably could even, you know, in the summer when I get a tan, you know, if it's still left. Like I said, I'm trying to go through all the things, half bottle things. I finally finished the one thing of e.l.f. I finished that, and so I was able to toss that. I was able to get rid of 2 more mascaras, so I am down to 2. Excuse me. And I don't use blush that often, so I do have 2 blushes, but they are e.l.f. blushes. I do have like 4 palettes just of Jeffree Star, and then I have Physicians Formula. I have a Physicians Formula palette and one other one. I can't think of the name of it. So, oh, and the How I Make the Iced Coffee, like I say, it's in the KitchenAid. I have 2 of the KitchenAid things for the iced coffee. And I wish I had bigger ones, but at that time the sale was on the 2 smaller ones. So those are the ones I purchased. And since, you know, I have the refrigerator for just myself, there's, if everybody was living with me, there's no way that those 2 little square items would have fit in my refrigerator, because of, you know, at that point there were, altogether we were what? Goodness, 3, 5. Well, we were 5 total, because they had already been moved before Trey was born. So, but yeah, you couldn't fit things in my refrigerator like that, between the milks and the juices, and you know what I mean. And when she gets juices, she gets the big juices. Jar's speaking about, he wants to buy a side of beef, and he's looking into buying an upright freezer for their mudroom in order to store the beef. So that was set into something else. Oh, he's going to purchase a snowblower. I said, oh, that'd be great. I said, you're coming down and doing mine? He goes, of course. He goes, that's where all the old people live. I said, son. He goes, I know, Ma. But you got, you know, Anthony's mom and her boyfriend, they're almost to 80, and man, they do things that you wouldn't believe. They can get things done. And then you got me, which I've shoveled the whole sidewalk many of times. And then you have my next door neighbor Anthony, and he, you know, he doesn't get out much. He's had problems walking since he had the stroke. And then at the end unit is one woman. She goes to Florida actually for 6 months, about 6 months a year. And so anyways, he will do the front and the sides, which would be nice. And I said, you're going to teach me how to use it? He goes, you really? I said, yeah, I want to use it. I used to use a snowblower years ago when, you know, my father had one. And that way, if he's working and there's a snowstorm, I could just go out there and do it. I said, your mom is actually buying snow pants this winter to play with my grandchildren. And he laughed. He goes, you're going to get in the snow with them? I said, absolutely. So let me run this to them. Let me get my cup, and I'll be back. You won't even know how long it takes me. All right, guys, pretty quick. I did remember to go get my cup. I actually came back to get in the car, and I was like, no, go get it. I don't want it ruined. I watched Joni's Grocery Haul. I think that was last night, guys. Go over and give her a review. She's so cute. She's always giggling and laughing and so happy. So go over there and show her some support. Feta has some little shorts. Finny has some shorts, and just, I don't know, let's all remain a group. No matter what happens, we all remain a group. You know? And Queen had one of a Foodie Beauty. I'm not gonna lie, I was cracking up. I'm like, oh my goodness, she's got Foodie Beauty. I had heard a rumor. I know probably a lot of people don't watch like Amberlynn Reid, but I had heard a rumor that she'd gotten striked about one of her, she had something up, and it was a while ago, a video from I think like 2017, I believe, and it was like I ate 5,000 calories in a day or something. And then just recently she had that she ate a rotisserie chicken, which she didn't even finish the chicken. Apparently she only ate a quarter of it, but I guess it was the name of it. Well, I watched Alex's Shook, and he was explaining that there's something to do, and he was reviewing her newest video, or vlog, and it's something to do with there's a reporter involved, and Zachary Michael is going to be interviewed, and actually Amberlynn Reid kind of likes Zachary Michael because he's not mean, like, you know, and I guess she's been posting about him a lot on Instagram. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything. I'm just going by what I watched. And I guess Amberlynn stated that she would do the interview. And she's with this new person. Her name is Tommy. And it's been known that this woman, Tommy, is a feeder. She was looking for, you know, like in the bigger community, and looking for somebody that had a lot of subscribers. Well, Amberlynn Reid was on Ozempic and such, and now all of a sudden her diet, it's sad because she's very pretty. It's not healthy to have that weight. And with the Ozempic, I had thought, wow, this girl is really going to do it this time. You know, she went through cancer as well and had to have a total hysterectomy, and many people doubted it, and I don't know why they doubt stuff like that, but she had had a total hysterectomy, and now she's going through, you know, menopause. So it's just scary. And, you know, I think she's in her 30s now, and I don't know what else she could do besides YouTube at this point. And it's just sad. They keep saying it's back to like the 2019, because in 2019 she pretty much was bedbound. She had a bed in the living room, and it was sad. It's just, don't, if you can't, I know there's a food addiction. I know all, you know what I mean? It's sad, you know, and like everyone says, you can buy food anywhere, you know, it's legal. So I did watch that last night. Again, I did watch Queen's little tidbit with Foodie Beauty, and I just laughed. I do have two others I need to watch of Joni's. Number one, I need to comment on that one with the Mexican, where she put the beef in the slow cooker. I need to comment on that because I want to try that. And oh, her French toast. I'm like halfway through that, and I want to finish watching that. So, you know, I support, and I miss Liz's last two like Temu hauls or thrift hauls, so I have to watch those. So yeah, I show the ladies support. I always thumbs up it. I'm subscribed. Funny thing is, even when everything was going down, I was still subscribed to Joni and Crafting Queen and Liz at that time. So it is what it is, guys. Oh, should I back up for this truck? You got it. Okay. My mother one time was parked at a red light like this, and when the tractor trailer came, hit her whole side. And after that, she had a fear of tractor trailers for quite some time. So I always make sure, like, if I could back up, if I think it's a tight squeeze, I'm going to back up. But this is just a car chat. You know, I'm going to end up talking about Jerry and Jim because it's just inevitable. You know, I do want to, I can't remember who, I think it was Joni that did the live. I want to rewatch it, where Jerry was in the doctor's office. I did go back to Mona's because I thought it was there. However, the one that I clicked on and pulled up, I just started giggling because it's the one where Jerry Ann was doing the live, and it just, I must have been midway in it, and she was just babbling away, and she was the one cutting off. Yet she blamed my crappy internet. Yours ain't too good, sunshine. Your husband has a lot of difficult times with it. And Jim, not to be rude, your curtains behind you, can you fix them? Like, I know you open them up maybe for light, but can you like push them together and not leave this huge gap in the middle of them? And that big hole in the wall, I always think, and Joni does too, that there's like a bug on my screen. And then you trying to catch a gnat? What? Everyone, I don't have no gnats in my house. I don't know about anybody else. The only time I've gotten like gnats is when there's maybe an overripe banana or something. But holy cow, chasing a gnat. And then was speaking of, well, he didn't speak about before, he spoke about seeing a cat, which we know a mouse is not the size of a cat. And he wasn't lying, he was being totally honest. You know, and not to, Oreo could have a fear of mice. Oreo could want to chase that mice. Oreo could hear things that you might not hear. So, what can I say, guys? That craft room is just a breeding ground for them to sleep because nobody goes in there. Who knows how often it was vacuumed and cleaned of crumbs, and you don't know. I mean, for God's sakes, there was dog food in the what do you call it, one of those totes, which means that the mouse grabbed the dog food and brought it into that, and then you didn't even wash your hands after that. What? They carry disease, and you are a stage 4 cancer patient. Like, your house really should be spotless only because of the risks that you have of getting ill. I suppose that's mean too to say that. And not for nothing, again, because when you're sitting at the table, you see the window needs to be cleaned. Desperately needs to be cleaned. Remember when you had that fan and everyone made fun of the fan because there was so much dust and stuff, and you would complain about allergies? Well, you were blowing a fan that had all this dirt and dust in it. Holy cow. I do have to say today I'm a little congested, but you know, 'tis the season, right? I do have to say though, also I didn't take my hydroxyzine this morning, so that could be my own fault. I'll probably be on them like another, probably, I don't know, the doctor usually does a 6-month type thing and then switches, but these really helped, like really helped. My eyes aren't watering like they did because my eyes were terrible, just like I was crying. Speaking of crying, I was talking to Kim C via text, and I sent her the video of Amelia's competition where Amelia comes down, well, Tasha yells in it because 3 of the girls went off the mat. It's automatic disqualification when girls go off the mat. So that's why they didn't place. And one of them was actually the coach's daughter. So anyways, Amelia came down and like kind of jogging down, did like a somersault, spread her legs, put her arms up, and then waved, really cute smile, and then blew the kisses. As I'm watching it, I have tears running down my eyes. Now I have Everly and Trey, we're on the couch. And Everly goes, "Nana, why are you crying?" I said, "Because that was so cute." She goes, "That makes you happy." I said, "Yes, but it's happy tears." "Well, I could cry happy tears too." I go, "Oh, honey, when you cry, you're upset because someone told you no." She goes, "I will cry happy tears. Let's watch it again." So we sat and we watched it again. And I look over and she's got these little tears running down her face. And I go, oh, honey. She goes, my sissy is so cute and I miss her. I said, well, your sissy loves you so much. Even though they fight like cats and dogs. God forbid, like if Everly falls outside, Amelia panics. And I don't know why. She'll cover her ears and just like, you know, it's some type of anxiety, definitely. You know, seeing her sister fall. So, but yeah. How many people think that Jim or Jerry would have driven in the dark to drop off an inhaler? Because, you know, remember, Jim's an asthmatic. Right? How many times should I, you know how Jim or Sally pays for the phone bill and the extra thing for the watches? Jim, I could go through your vlogs and just quickly just take little 10-second little clips, circle your wrist, and showing with the date, no watch, no watch, no watch, no watch. So please tell me why Sally should pay it even on yours. She shouldn't be. But you can afford a mortgage. Just make that make sense to me. You can't afford to pay your mother or mother-in-law rent, but you can afford the mortgage. In an assumable mortgage, you do have to have a credit check. They don't just put the name in your house or the house in your name. It doesn't happen that way. You have to have good credit. And Sally had stated she is not co-signing for anything. And I know with an assumable mortgage, you can get the name taken right off. Yeah, no doubt. But if it works out for you, God bless you. But I really hope you can afford it because it's not going to be cheap. I don't know how much your guys' water bill is out there in Missouri. Mine and Jared, they got theirs, comes every 3 months. Now mine for the 3 months just recently is $142. JR said his was $384, but you know, they're 5 people. They bathed, well, JR bathes twice a day, showers. You know, the girls, they get a bath at least once a day. And then if they go outside and play like in the dirt or the mud, they get a bath twice a day. You know, and then they got all the laundry. You got to add that water bill in. The only thing, I don't have to pay trash because that's included, the trash pickup. However, like my sister and brother-in-law, they have to pay trash. And I think they pay yearly. And I think for a yearly, it's like $400, which that's not too bad for yearly trash pickup. But there's so many other bills. There's homeowner's insurance. There's taxes will probably be in your mortgage. You know, that's how most people have it done. I don't know. I don't know how $900 is going to pay all those bills. And Sally's not going to be paying the phone bill anymore. So you also have your phone bills. So wouldn't it be smart right now to switch over to SafeLink? Get yours free at least. You can still use your watch. If you leave your phone in the bedroom, you still can answer your watch. It's not that great of a distance, you know, but it's not like you leave the house without your phone, Jerry. It really isn't. And if you leave the house, most likely Jim's with you and there's a phone. Why would you do that? Like, seriously. And you have a newer phone too, I believe, right? I don't know. I don't pay for the extra service on my phone. And I have the Apple Watch. Mine's an older Apple Watch, not newer like yours. But no, I don't have where it's left behind. My phone is left behind and, you know, I could use my watch, so I don't need it. If I forget my phone, 1, I could go back and grab it, or 2, I could just pull my big girl panties up, because back in the day, Jerry, even your days, we didn't have phones. We just went and we just did things and then, you know, came back and then we had our answer machines if we missed a call. You see what I'm saying? Very entitled. Very entitled. And that internet is on the phone bill. And you do not pay the internet. James, I'm telling you right now that Jerry does not pay your mother for the internet. Now, AT&T in your area, you can get high-speed internet, and you can pay $25. I mean, sure, it's $25 that you haven't been paying. At some point, you know, yeah, there was payments made. If I could cut through there. No, I think I could have cut through there, but oh well. So the theory I don't get. Do you think your mother-in-law is going to move and still pay your telephone bill, your internet? Do you think that? I don't pay for any extra. I don't have Hulu or whatever. Now, Jared and Tasha have it. It is on my TV, my living room TV, because when I have the kids, they watch it. You see what I'm saying? But you know what? I just really watch YouTube. That's really what I watch. They have the news on YouTube. I mean, they have crime things on YouTube. They have the presidential races on YouTube. So why am I going to pay for other apps for movies? I do have Amazon Prime, though. I do have that. So if I really wanted to watch a movie, like when I traveled to Florida, there's a couple movies that are downloaded. So while I was on the plane, I indeed watched, you know, a couple movies, like, so. Just the entitlement. I'm lost at that. I'm not entitled to anything that I didn't work for or earn. Does that make sense? If I can't afford it, I don't need it. If I can't save my money for it, I don't need it. Plain and simple. Coming here looking for, because told Tasha about, you know, the panties and such, and she goes, oh, I said, oh, I was going to pick them up. She goes, aren't you almost done with your Christmas shopping? I'm like, yes, I am. She goes, well, I'm not. So her card is so cute. I'll show it real quick. I think I can. I don't want to show any numbers or anything. But she's got the pictures of the children on it. You know what I mean? So it's so cute. So I'm going to look for that. And then I'm going to go to Walmart. Oh, and I got my little video thing. I used this at Walmart. It worked really well. Even Queen said the video came out nice. So I will get set up. And you know me, I don't care what people think. If I walked around worried about impressing people, I'd have an issue. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this on my neck, and we'll go in there and see what they have. So I'll be back. All right. So I know many don't watch the shop with me, so I just thought I'll show you what I got real quick. It's not a lot at all. I did pick up the multi-purpose pink cleaner. This is supposed to be like that pink stuff, and people have been saying good things about this. I will let you know how that works. And also the dissolving dishwashing pods. Many people are saying that these are exactly like Cascade. I know when I open them, they smell exactly like Cascade. They look like Cascade. And there are 35 pods for only $125. Now I know when I buy the green bucket, I'll have to look how many is in there. But the last time I purchased them, I want to say they were $12 to $14. And I purchased 2 sponges and a pack of Brillo, because sometimes the bottom of my pans, I just need to scrub it a little extra. Or my cookie sheets, they're probably about 5 years old. So I do use parchment paper now. And then this is my absolute favorite holiday chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. This was $3. The woman says to me when I got up to the register, she goes, you know this is $3. And I go, oh, absolutely. And the other woman behind me goes, yeah, when it costs, you know, however much and we want it, we pay for it. So with this, you know I'm getting into it, okay? It is like an orange, in which I'm sure many people have done this. You take it, you smack it. That was a little hard, probably. Then you open it up. And I always leave the sticker there so I could go ahead and just wrap it back up. And what you pull out are like little orange slices. And I'm pulling out too, because I am going to eat them driving. Then I just wrap it back up, seal it up, and then I put it away. If I wasn't in the car, I would just seal it up and set it in my cupboard or something, you know. So, but yes, that is what I got. I did use my thing. Nobody looked at me funny. No, nothing. So, people just don't care. I mean, for God's sakes, there's people in pajamas and stuff, you know what I mean? But it works great. And I'm able to take it and point it up so you can see up higher. And I think it's pretty steady, because when I did that Walmart one, Queen said it came out nice. So, and other people did too. So now I think I'll just keep it in my car. Rather than keep bringing it in and out because I got it fixed. So, you can tell me how it came out. Sorry to eat while I vlog. But it is 2:53. And besides my coffee, this is the first thing I've put in my stomach. And it's not a good thing, but do you ever tell when your sugar is getting low? That's where I'm at. So, and I still have to go to Walmart, but I'm going to eat this piece so I'm not rude. I'll be right back. All right. I'm still in shock that all those panties were all 4T. Well, I let Tasha know. She wanted a 5 or a 6 for Everly. And so, because the 4s are starting to cut into like her little thigh area. It was a good thought. I don't know of any children right now that wear 4T. I'll find out the beginning of next month what family that I have, and how many children and their sizes. I don't want to stock up on, say, you know, picking up the panties and then the child is not the size. Does that make sense? Because it definitely, that's one thing, you know, like for Christmas, you always get panties and socks and such, so. And JR is sponsoring a family this year too. That makes me so proud. So proud. You know, it's just the little things, you know. So, I don't have any Temu orders coming in. I never showed you my grandson Temu order. When he was opening his gift, you know, just pulling things out. My sister was like, holy cow, holy cow. And I'm like, Deb, Temu, and you guys seen when I went to Old Navy, and Old Navy, they were like marked down the 97 cents with, I want to say it was like 50% off of it, which I didn't even know. So, little man has some clothes, and the little boots that I got, the little work boots, they're so adorable. And Amelia and Everly always say, they match Daddy's boots, they match Daddy's boots. So, they both need snow pants this year. I think Tasha found what she wants on Amazon. They might already be ordered, so because they're pretty much right on top of those things. And now I'm just running to Walmart to get like the milk and such like that. So I'm not shopping, so I'm not going to record it. Like I said, it's almost 3 o'clock and I want to get home, and I made some egg salad. I was craving it. Don't ask me why, but I made some egg salad. This is going to sound probably silly to a lot of people. And I have the, you know, the fully cooked bacon that you just put in the microwave. So I made my egg salad sandwich, and for some reason I was like, oh, and I put the, because I didn't want to cook a package or open the package and cook like 3 slices, so I used this. So it was delicious. My bread was toasted, the egg salad was perfect, and then with those 3 pieces of bacon, it was delicious. And now it's making me want it again. So that might be what I grab when I get home. The thing is, I need to remember to eat a lot. I get busy, I get focused. See, and that's where I think Sally and I have something in common. Don't get me wrong, Sally is just a tiny little woman. I was never tiny like that. Never would be. I'm just too big boned. And, but stress will make a person not eat like they should, you know? I think I noticed, Jerry says, is when she got her cancer diagnosis. Didn't notice that. I mean, if you look back, Sally's sitting, doing a live with them, and Sharon is there. Sharon is the one that works for the school. And she looks fine. She looks so much better. It wasn't the cancer diagnosis. It was the dog. What does not click in their head? I don't know. What does not click in their head that she got the burden of the whole mortgage, the phone bill, the internet? What doesn't click? And then Jim couldn't jump his mother? Like, WTF? You're either don't know how to do it, didn't have the spoons to do it, or just selfish, just plain selfish. I couldn't imagine letting my mother's car sit there dead without giving it a jump and letting the battery sit for that long. Like, come on. Those are the things that disgust me. Oh, and something was mentioned about a shower or a bath. And he mentioned something about not having a bathtub. So at that point, I walked out from the kitchen into the mudroom to hear this nonsense. And then someone mentioned about, well, you have a bathtub. And he said, well, I have to clean out all the gunk. That tub should be draining perfectly now. There's all new plumbing there. There should be no gunk unless your wife is using them damn wipes again and flushing them. I'm just saying. And after I shower, I get out. After my bath, because I take a bath first. After my bath, I let the water drain. Then I get in the shower and I take the shower and I rinse the shower and then finish rinsing off, making sure I'm real clean. And then I take it again. I get out, towel dry, look, make sure there's no hair or nothing in the drain. If there is, I get a thing of toilet paper, pick up the hair, put it in my toilet. What is so difficult about keeping a toilet clean or a bathtub clean? I will never, ever know. Never know. Has she had a shower since her accident? Questions we want to know. All right, that is done. It is windy out, let me tell you. Oh, let me see, Jared's saying something. All right. So, he just asked if I was okay. I didn't even answer him back. I did a thumbs up. He worries about me quite a bit. Just because I did have that fall, but like I told him, I'm really not stiff. The knee is a little swollen, not horribly. There was a scratch on it. Like a scuff, you know what I mean? Like when you scuff the cement. And I've been using emu oil, and I think it was Pamela asked me about emu oil. One of my subscribers had told me that it works great for scars, and it did. My incision looks fantastic on my knee. It really does. But it's also good for your face. It's good for crepey skin. So instead of it like going to waste, I was looking up other uses for it. You know what I mean? I've used it on my granddaughters for scrapes and such. I've used it on myself. But now I'm starting to, I just put the oil on my face at night, and I had quite a dark, a brown spot, like, you know what I mean? Like a sunspot, dark spot. And it has faded so much. And my texture of my skin feels fantastic. I put it on morning and night. I have also used it in my hair a couple times, just before I know I have to wash it, and it helps my hair. I lotion my body, and what I'll do is put my lotion in my hand, and it comes in a dropper, and I'll drop like 5 drops into the lotion. My skin, Tasha said, your arms look good. When I had Kim got me that one shirt, and I said, you know, what do you think looks different? She goes, I don't know, but something looks different. And so I had to wait a little bit, and I said, you can't figure it out? And she goes, no. And I said, the crepiness in my arm. She goes, oh my goodness, that is it. I said, I've been using this emu oil, and it seems to be working great. Even, I don't know, my skin, I mean, come on, I'm 62, but it's pretty nice, you know what I mean? You could see and the foundation I have on is not full coverage. It is a light coverage, and like I said, I added a couple drops of the bronzing. I have very little bronzer on my cheeks. I have no blush on. I have no, what do you call that? Undercover, whatever, concealer. I have no concealer on. And I did my eyebrows. That is it. Quick, easy, ready to go. So, yeah, my sister, when we had the birthday, she goes, your face looks so nice. And I told her about it, and she goes, let me see in another month. Like, you know, because it's like a bottle this big. And when I was doing my knee, I was doing that like 3 times a day after I was able to, you know what I mean? After the stitches came out. But I'm not going to lie. Prior to they were staples. Right? Were they staples? No, they were stitches. They were stitches. Prior to them coming out. Were they staples or stitches? I can't even remember now. That's horrible. Anyways, I would go right along the side because the skin was getting dried out. And felt great. Do you know, to this day when I rub my knee, I just feel all numbness. I'm not able to bend on my knee and put a lot of pressure on it. So I can now get on my bed, on my knees to make my bed, because my bed is like against the wall. Oh, let me see what he wants. All right, sorry, look. Oh, I'm not gonna flip it. It takes, turn it on and off. I'm behind like a big farm type of machine. Because I did the thumbs up, he goes, question mark, you okay? Yeah, if I give you a thumbs up, dude. He's got an Android though, so I don't know how that goes through to him. So and it is 3:39. I don't know if I'll see Amelia get off the bus or not. If I wasn't behind this tractor, let me show you it. Yeah, so it takes up the whole, see how it takes up the whole road, so you really can't see around it when you get to where you can pass. And I am definitely not risking my life to get somewhere 2-3 minutes earlier. So that's what that is. Okay. So now this would have been the perfect spot because I can see, but this is double blind. But it isn't worth it for, you know, an extra 2 to 3 minutes unless there's a big clearing. And then I think there's one up there in front of it as well. So yeah, just tis the season, it's fall. I guess they like working in the cooler weather. I mean, I don't blame them. That's a John Deere. That has to be an expensive machine. Now it's like if Jared gets that snowblower, I'm ready for the snow. Ready for it, because my landlord does a great job at plowing, and he's out early in the morning. But you know when you brush the snow off your car and then it's all around the door? Don't think I won't take that snowblower and go around my car. Don't think I won't back my car up and make a perfect parking spot. The only thing I dread is because of the way the sidewalks are, they were supposed to fix them the last couple of years, but the way they are, it gathers water. It's the drainage. It's like it's sunk. So all the water will be right at my steps. And the one year, you know how snow covers things, and I went to walk out, and when I walked out, underneath the probably 2 inches of snow was this big thing of ice, and I just went boom. And that I can tell you, I hurt for quite some time because I hit my tailbone on the bottom step because I put my one foot down, it slipped, and my butt hit the bottom step. Yeah, so there's already salt by my back door because this old gal is not falling again like that. And I feel bad because, well, the guy that I was telling you about, one of the new tenants, is he fixed his sidewalk. He literally lifted it with some pry bars, and he went over. Remember when I did that walk and there was a bunch of rocks? He went over there, got a bunch of rocks, leveled it up just a little bit higher near his step, and then did some cement. And he was going to do mine, and apparently he asked the landlord, and he goes, no, because if she gets hurt, you're responsible. How's he responsible? I've already fallen and gotten hurt. Like, and he told them too. So, I don't know. No, I'm not going to be able to see Miss Amelia get off the bus today. But yesterday she didn't get there to 4:05. Right now it's 3:42. So, I might be able to. Who knows? I have to stop for... Damn it. Darn it. I forgot. My neighbor. Dang. Oh, and this truck. No, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. I'm going to go straight because I'm going to get into that. And then I'll go down Main Street like. No, I could turn before it. F it. Is he coming over more? This thing is huge. Huge, Dom. Huge. I don't think it goes more than 10 miles per hour, to be honest with you. All right, and I'll go over here and go down and around. Then we'll go home. I'll edit my video. I know the video that I did last night was really dark. I'm so sorry. There was just no way of lighting that up because it's illegal to drive around with your dome light or anything on. And I wasn't doing that, you know. It was pitch black. It was raining. Them roads were dark. I'd never been on a couple of them. I'm like, holy cow. And the one said, slight turn. The bend on that road for a slight turn, they might want to update that little sign. And then there was a couple signs where there are, apparently there were wheelchairs that must be up and down this street because there was a couple wheelchair signs going down that back road. So that's another thing, you know. Jerry's got that electric scooter, which I think it's been said that the battery is dead. Well, the battery's dead because you probably kept it outside in the weather. But my goodness, get another battery, utilize it, go somewhere, get out of the house, go shopping, go to Walmart. Don't do Walmart delivery. Don't just, I don't know, man. Go to Aldi's. I mean, Walmart, I say that because they have their own scooters there that she could utilize. That, you know, they're actually bigger than the scooter that she owns, so it's not that she can't utilize a Walmart scooter where Jim can't drive her up right to the door, get out, bring the wheelchair, the electric wheelchair, right to her. Her get in, Jim park the car, and then they go in and shop. Like, just I can't imagine life. Like, it's sad. I mean, is it really living? See, and that's where I feel bad. That's where my heart kicks in, and I literally feel bad that somebody is just existing on sitting and or laying down. What kind of life is that? I'm so glad that Sally is mobile. I hope she gets out at least a couple times a week with her vehicle. Goes and, I don't know. You know, I know she's got a bad back, but still, I don't know. You go to Aldi's, I know you do because Jerry used to go there. Go to Aldi's, look at the walk of shame. You know, look at the items they have. You can see how much cheaper it is there, so much. It's me just feeling guilty for people. Like if I lived there, I'd sure get Sally out and say, come on girl, let's go. Let's go. You know, you want to smoke a cigarette? Well, can't do it in my car, but we could dang sure park this car, get out the side of it and have a cigarette. Definitely. And Sally used to be on the go. Sally used to go get her hair done. She used to be out of the house. It was awesome. Let me run in here for him and then get home. I'll be ending this car vlog in a minute, guys. Long and boring, right? As I was walking into the store, I was thinking, you know how I did that little short video? I don't know how I put that together so quickly, but I was like, snooze fest, that's my video. Oh, goodness. I make myself laugh. There's this comedian that's hysterical. I gotta find his name. He's actually, I think he's going to Albany, but I don't want to drive to Albany to see him perform, but he is so funny. And he started on social media. I want to say TikTok, and he hates social media. But that's how he started anyways. His last name, I think, is Riff. R-I-F-E. I'm not sure, but he's hysterical. So sometimes when I'm on Facebook, I get stuck watching him, and I just sit there and laugh. What are these people's doing? They were trying to cross the road. Okay, sorry, should have let them go. But when I get to the house, I'll text Jared and tell him, please come out and grab your stuff. And I think I'll visit with the Grands for a little bit and then go home. And I think I'm going to make another one of those egg salad sandwiches with the bacon on it. Try it, guys. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. At least I wasn't. I remember years ago when I was younger, I used to make French toast. And I used to put a piece of cheese in the middle. So it was like a kind of grilled cheese French toast with syrup. That was so good. Now I can't even think about eating it. I don't know why, as a child, that was something I would want all the time. Our taste buds sure do change, though, don't they? Wonder if my grandkids would like it. I think I've got a couple cake mixes that they need to be used. I got a brownie mix too. Maybe I'll do the brownie mix with peanut butter and buttercream frosting. I know Joni always tells me to record it. And I think they're doing a cooking thing soon, but I think Kim C is doing like a dessert. And I wouldn't be making, I do make homemade brownies though with the cocoa powder and such, but I would just, oh, there goes Amelia's bus, she just got home. I would be doing it with the brownie mix, just quick and easy. Sounds pretty good, huh? Alright, well, I'm almost home, so. This is the end of the car vlog, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure. And you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.